couple of days to think about what happened in the game the other day. How are you feeling about it and as we prepare for the next one?
Yeah, look, it was everyone's first ever game in a World Cup. So, look, for our first game in a World Cup, we took some pretty positive steps. We showcased what we can do, but we also know there's a few areas that we can work on, and we'll be definitely willing to work on those for this next game to hopefully get the 3 points.
Dive into that a little bit deeper for me. What are some of those points that you've been working on, and what are you thinking about personally in terms of changing for the next game?
Yeah, obviously just more with the ball, just constantly trying to keep creating those chances. We created a few good opportunities against Italy, but they sort of packed the defence in the second half. We just need to work on sort of breaking that down a bit better, moving the ball a bit quicker, side to side, and then just in defence, probably fixing our distances, making sure we don't get caught out with too many balls in behind, just make sure we're all there to work together, and we'll sort of be definitely working on that in this next game.
There has been that chat about the attacking third, and you played a really central role in that. How did you feel you went? How did you feel at the level up against Italy, and what was going through your mind in trying to affect the game in different moments?
Look, I think we've over the last 2 years established some really, really high standards, and that's probably a good thing. It says a lot about our team and the way we attack, which is good. I think against Italy we had a few good chances, we moved the ball well, but I think knowing our team, we can still be even better than that. We can create more and more chances, more and more clear opportunities for ourselves, and I definitely think we will against Argentina.
And to the point of finding the back of the net, decent session at the end there for that too.
Yeah, -1's always about hitting the back of the net as much as possible for all the boys, so hopefully they can take that into the next game and we'll see some goals.
Do you usually strike them as sweetly as you were this Arvo?
Yeah, that's stock standard. I think just ask anyone.
Tell me a little bit about Argentina, mate. We've played them recently. People might not know to tell us about that trip and what it was like playing them and how you sort of felt when we drew them and preparing now.
Yeah, no, that was a really solid trip for the boys. We took a lot of experience out of that, playing Argentina in Argentina, so we got used to their style of play, some things we can implement to sort of counteract the way they play, and we'll definitely be looking to draw upon that, and hopefully we can better ourselves, because not all the boys went to Argentina, so it was a bit of a mixed up squad. So now that we've got all our boys here at the World Cup, we'll definitely be able to put on together a strong performance.
And yourself personally, mate, tell me how you're feeling with your football and everything. You've moved to the Jets, great cup run. It's a shame you won't be there for the final on the weekend. But like playing under a coach like Millsy seems to believe in you, playing some good football with that as well. How does that set you up for this tournament?
Yeah, moving to the Jets has been honestly absolutely amazing for me. It's probably been something that I didn't realise how unbelievable it was going to be to work with Millsy, to play with such a young and free-flowing side. It's been unbelievable. Our cup run's been great. We've been getting consistent minutes, playing a really attacking brand of football, and obviously a bit disappointed I won't be there for the final, but I'm sure the boys will put together a strong performance. But no, the Jets have been amazing for me, and I just can't wait to carry that into the season.
The World Cup game against Argentina is decent.
Yeah.
But tell me about that a bit as well. You sort of mentioned it at the start, like first game at a World Cup. How have you found the tournament? Are you taking it in for what it is? Have you been watching any of the other games? How does it feel?
Yeah, I think we've been trying to take it in as much as possible. Always in the meal rooms, always got the games on, sort of watching, keeping up with all the scores, and obviously in the city around Valparaiso and Santiago, it's all World Cup crazy. People all know that it's going on, so that's a really, really cool experience. But as well, we sort of tried to stay in our bubble, make sure that the first things first is that we get these performances on the pitch right, and that's our main focus. But outside of that, it's been an incredible experience so far.
How close the scores have been, basically? Like there was that 9-1 blowout last night, but does that sort of give a bit of faith as well that it seems like a really even tournament, particularly in this age group?
Yeah, it just shows that there's not a big gap between all the teams. Anyone can beat anyone on their day. You look at some of the scores, you can see there's no clear favourite, no clear team who's better than everyone else. Everyone's at a really, really strong level, and we're right there with them, and that gives us a lot of excitement and confidence going into these next two games.